Hey guys, what it is, what it ain't. This is your girl Meech, so come chat with me. So guys, today I'm going to do something a little different. I was going to have a story time, but I decided to switch it up and I'm going to have a girl talk with you guys. So stay tuned. We're going to get started in 3, 2, and 1.
Racks, I get more and more, it's never enough, yeah. She want me to smash, I hit from the back, I hit from the front, yeah. And I get them racks, I'm off of the trap, it's never enough, yeah. So that me feel good to walk in the mall and get what you want, yeah. We all in Saks Fitch.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided to have a girl talk with you guys about never settling for less. Yes, never settling for less. I came up with that topic because I've been hearing stuff, I've been saying stuff, my cousins go through stuff, I go through stuff, everybody around me go through stuff as far as women and relationships. And when I say that, I know a lot of people who settle for less when it comes to guys. They think that just because a man have certain qualities that they're just supposed to settle for those certain qualities and overlook the red flags. And I know a lot of females who really don't love themselves, so they really devalue themselves, so they settle for way less than what they really deserve. And I've been one of those females who has settled because I thought that this is the only type of guy that I can receive. Like, my self-worth was so low that I thought that I was just accepting anything just to say I have a man. And I'm basically just coming to you guys, female to female, woman to woman, just to basically say never settle. It has to come a point in your life where you say, I'm not settling for this type of guy. I don't care if it leaves me being single for years. I don't care if it has me being lonely. You should never settle. You should never lowball yourself. I feel like as women, we are the prize.
Period.
Men chase us. Men try to impress us. I know a lot of females who are the table, who brings so much to the table, not just looks, not just money, not just sex, not just, things like that. They actually have stuff going for themselves. They actually are building, they actually are manifesting things, and they're settling for these guys who cannot give them the world. In order for you not to settle for somebody, you must know who you are as a woman. Like, you must get to know yourself.
That's right.
When I was in a relationship, guys, like, I settled for so much stuff because I didn't know myself. I settled for half-ass. I settled for excuses. I settled for things that I didn't deserve. Now that I'm single, and I've been single for almost 2 years, like,
A long motherfucking time now.
I haven't been dating because I learned that the reason why I was settling from little to nothing, just to say I had somebody there, just so I can prove a point, when I should never settle, because in the long run, I was miserable. Like, we should never have it in our mind that we should settle for anything, period. When I was in a relationship, I settled for so much stuff. I settled for the bare minimum. I settled for stuff that I now normally would not go for, but I didn't really know myself. I didn't love myself at all, and I didn't know myself to know the things that I deserved. Like, because I've been single for almost 2 years, and I've decided to take that time to be alone because I had to relearn myself. I had to really learn to love myself. Because when you love yourself and you get to learn yourself, you're not going to settle for anything. You're not going to settle for, he's a cheater, he's a liar, he does this, he does that, but he take care of me, or he does this. But the main things that you know you don't like, he has those. But you settle because you think you can't get a man, or you think nobody's going to love you anymore, or you think you deserve that because you had so little value of yourself. And you should never lowball yourself to these men, because as long as you lowball yourself to these men, they're going to lowball you. They're going to treat you with the bare minimum if you require the bare minimum. As a woman, I know what I want. I know what type of guy that I want. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I bring to the table. I know for a fact that I'm not going to settle for this half-ass man when I'm a whole woman. That's just not going to happen. And I need a lot of females to understand that. Just because a nigga have one good quality don't mean to overlook the 10 bad qualities because you think that he's half of a decent man. And you think that you should build this half of a decent man. No. Should women with substance settle for these half-ass men? because you feel like that's the only man you can get because you're going to be lonely. Like, I would rather be lonely. I would rather be by myself to just settle for anything. And I really had to come to that point because I had attachment issues when it came to my ex. Like, I did not want to be alone. I did not want to be single. I was settling for anything just so I could have somebody there. Because I didn't really love myself. Because I didn't really value myself. Because I didn't know myself. I was settling for the bits and pieces of a person or how they treat me. I was getting the bits and I was getting the pieces. I was getting the scraps. You know, and I was thinking that was okay. I was thinking I could settle for this because nobody's going to put up with me like he do. Or, you feel me, like that mentality of being scared to try new things or scared of change or scared of just moving on really kept me in one spot. It kept me in a box. It kept me in a box of being settled with something that I really did not want. I'm sorry, I did not want it. I thought I wanted it. I thought that it was what I needed. I thought, because I've been with him for so long. We've been together for so long. So my mind was conditioned to believe that I needed this. Like, my heart, my mind, my body was conditioned to think that I needed this person here. I needed to settle. I needed to deal with certain things just to have somebody there. And maybe one day that person would change. That it's all about you. It's all about having respect for yourself as a woman to say, I'm not settling for this shit. Everybody has flaws. I have flaws. You have flaws. She has flaws. But what I'm saying is, do not settle for shit that you normally wouldn't settle for because you think it's going to keep a man. You're going to settle for the bullshit your man is never going to change. Why should he? Why should he? He been doing the same shit for years, been doing the bare minimum for years, been giving you little by little bits and pieces, scraps for years. So why should he change? Why would I change? He didn't give me no reason to change. That's the main thing. If a guy show you what type of person he is and you don't leave, like if a guy show you that he's half-ass or he's going to give you the bare minimum and you don't leave, he's going to continue to give you that bare minimum. People look at time as a reason to settle because you've been with a person for 10 plus years or 5 plus years, or that was me. I was one of those girls. I've been with him since I was 15 years old. We broke up, I was 23. That's 8 years. 8 long years of the same shit. Of the same stuff. Yeah, he wasn't a bad guy. Not a bad guy, but it was the same shit. The cheating, the line, the going through the phones, the cheating, the line, the going through the phones, the cheating, the line. It was a cycle. Him stepping out on me really made me not love myself even more. Like, and I didn't understand it until we broke up. Like, him stepping out on me really made me think that I deserved that. Like, I didn't love myself. I didn't get to learn myself because I was so focused on him or what he was doing. I didn't take the time to actually get to learn me. And that was one of the biggest fucking things that I say I could ever do that I probably would never do again. Because it got to the point to where I lost myself completely. I lost myself completely, and I have conditioned my mind to allow certain shit. Even though my heart wasn't with it, even though my heart told me, don't do it. No, you deserve more. But my mind conditioned me to settle for that because my mind told me that I couldn't get nobody. You feel me? My mind told me to settle for this because nobody's gonna love me the way you do. Like, settle for the bullshit. I settled for the half-ass. I settled for the bare minimum. I settled for the girls. I settled for beefing. I settled for all of that just because I did not value myself. I did not love myself. A lot of women settle. And I've been one of those women. I've been there where I settled for a man thinking that that was it for me. In my mind, I thought that was it for me. That was the only man who was going to love me. I always had that in my mind, so I settled for a lot of shit that I really didn't have to settle for. I learned this. Never to lowball yourself. Never lowball yourself for these niggas. Because let me tell you something. You lowball yourself all you want. That nigga gonna keep lowballing you for the rest of your life. Real shit. So when you apply that pressure lets us know what type of nigga we dealing with. Because there's only 2 type of niggas that come with it. If you apply that pressure, 1, he run away to the weaker bitch who not applying no pressure, who don't really require much, who don't really want much. And 2, you had that nigga, when you do apply that pressure, he apply that shit back to you. Everything that you apply to him, he's doing that. plus some. Because he's trying to show you different. You feel me? It's two types of men out here. It's a strong man and it's a weak man. These niggas know when you don't deserve half the shit bullshit they put you through. They know. They probably tell you, baby, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve this. And they know that. But as long as you stay, they want to take you to the same bullshit that you did not leave them for. I promise you. When you settling, you're going to be thinking about all the shit you do deserve. So it's going to cause you to really be unsatisfied in life. You're going to be so unsatisfied in life if you settle for bullshit and you know you deserve more. Person that you settle for, as soon as you leave him, your life is going to take off like that. It's going to take off, especially when you are proving yourself daily. You are proving yourself. You are loving yourself. You are learning yourself. Your life is going to take off. Because when you settle, you're limiting yourself. When you settle for things, you're limiting yourself. And it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's an easy thing. Because I'm still improving myself daily. Period. So, ladies, I really hope that this YouTube channel was a blessing to you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you could relate. And if you want more girl times, girl talks, you want any more story times, more vlogs, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Yes, thank you. You have a great day.
Never enough, yeah. Want me to smash, I hit from the back, I fuck from the front, yeah. I still get them racks, I'm off of the trap, it's never enough, yeah. Goddamn, it feel good to walk in the mall and get what you want, yeah. We on a Saks feet.